Since the last episode, Maria has taken our allies Harlem, she took Roskilde, Culm, and Warsaw, so she's worked her way down into here while we recouped, built up our army, and reconstructed our, we took down our army so that way that we could rebuild our economy, and as you can see we have max money right now, so we have rebuilt our army, all 209 with the 9 commanders, which you can't get rid of. You can't disband the commanders. They're like, and they also can't fully die. Like a commander is not just a commander, he also garrisons troops himself. He garrisons like a couple thousand at least, I've seen. If we go here we can see exactly this man garrisons 2,000, so they are all probably relative. Let's go to like a later one. Yeah, that man garrisons 1,200, so it's all just, I think it's all just depends. But either way, our enemy has worked their way into here, and we were neutral, so we just let her do that because I actually have a plan. So
an offer.
The plan is have her attack Ratnay, and I'm pretty sure she attacks with all of her forces and all of her might. And we're already hostile with her, so
an offer.
We'll have her do that for 5 million, and she should garrison all her troops down at like Culm or Warsaw. And he's pretty weak up in here, so he wasn't really able to defend those too hard anyway. He defended Roskilde pretty toughly. Ooh, and she's working her way down there real quick. So our plan is to have her go down there and take that. It's fine if she takes that. We'll let her take that down there, and then while she's distracted down there, we'll be taking all her stuff up over here. So we'll wait till she attacks, and she's taking like, she has like 22,000 troops, I would like to say. So she has 18,000. Some of them probably died off on her way down there because she has to work her way all the way down there, and she's running into his troops and whatnot all the way down. So she'll attack that, which is fine. It's only level 7, but I think it does. It's got a pretty decent wall. But what that does for me is that'll distract her for a long time. Also, it'll weaken her. She's gonna take them all, most of them down into Warsaw. And then she's working her way over there. And we'll quickly just start attacking up over here. We'll attack Le Mans. We'll attack all these up in here, and we'll see what she does. She's just attacking that. That's fine. So we'll let her hold that down there, and obviously that'll be really easy for us to retake. So yeah, she's sieging that. We're sieging this, which is way more important to us than down there. Even the region that she's taken down there is not as important to us as this up here. So we took that fairly easily, didn't lose a single troop, or a single garrison of troops I should say. So we'll take this top part over here. Let's see if we can have her work her way deeper into there.
What could it be?
No, and she doesn't feel like attacking, so she's probably going to work her way back up over here. And let's see if we can have him attack.
What exactly are you offering me, and what do you want in exchange?
So we can have him attack Culm. He'll probably do that for like 4 million. Yeah, so he can attack that, and then that'll distract her even further from where she wants to be to where she has to go. And she's probably going to have some fall off there because they're fighting down there, but she still has 17,000, so that's not terrible. And we only lost 4 there. We'll work our way back over here, and we actually gained a title from her. And also we got Marquez de Bogagne. And we actually got a commander out of that, which I knew she was holding on to one, at least, probably a few over in this territory. And it says, Hugo of Pains, with the Lord on our side, victory is ours. So it increases the fighting power of nearby friendly troops by 10%, which I'm sure is done by somebody else as well. And we should be able to take these pretty easily. then she's kind of filing back into here, and she's got a few people that are coming up here to try and attack this a little bit, but it's not really going to do anything. And they're going to try to work their way back over there, but we're going back there anyway, so...
Not with us.
And this is actually a pretty good strategy to let her take some up in there, because I already know for a fact we can take some of that back. Also, by doing that, it allows me to take those peacefully. And she's actually working back up into there, probably because he's garrisoning troops at one of these 3 places in order, because I told him to attack Colm, so he'll be doing that shortly. So let's actually see. Cayenne has plenty.
We're coming. Not with us. Nobody's going to stop us. Not with us.
We need this dude to fuck off, really. We need these 2 dudes to both fuck off. And see if we can get them both to come back over here.
And now it begins.
Nice. And hopefully they don't run into anybody over there. But of course he does. Bro, just abandon him.
Retreat!
And he'll retreat to over there. So now she's not fighting me anywhere. She will be fighting him shortly. Let's see, she'll have a few people passing through here, but that's alright. We're down 7 units. Well, we're down 11 units actually, so let's see what we can make up here. We can actually make knights right there, that's nice. So we can actually make knights. Paris. And make knights there, we can, so we'll just make 5 across this border here. And they'll be close, so that way they can do what they need to do. And we haven't even dropped any money yet, so that's good. We're at max money. Oh, that usually falls off with a standing army this big, and he's moving stuff in here. And I told him to take Colm, so maybe he'll be able to do that, or at least be able to distract her for a moment while I'm able to work my way up into this backside, which is what I wanted all along. I don't really care if she takes troops to Harlem. I'll eventually get those out of there. And that's only level 1 anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. You can see our money's starting to fall off in a couple million, and you'll see that by the 10-week standard. Was it here? No, it wasn't. It's under my empire. That the balance, yeah, it just consumes to like 20 more million a week than I'm able to make, even out of 160 whatever, even out of 140 castles or whatever I have. I think it's like 140, 150 at this point. Yeah, 250 actually, not 150. But even at 250, I'm not able to hold that. Yeah, and he's actually down here trying to take this. He doesn't even have a whole lot of forces on that. But he is starting to bring a little bit more reinforcement. And somehow he's probably going to be able to take that with even that little amount of forces right there. It's like the shittiest siege I ever seen. And he's actually not taking it over at this point. He lost.
An offer?
No.
What could it be?
Actually, can I get her to attack? Her to attack right now would be bad.
What could it be?
She's actually not in the mood to attack him. She's probably regathering some troops.
What exactly are you offering?
He's probably not in the mood to attack. Yeah, that was like the shittiest attack I've ever seen him attempt. I mean, usually he brings a pretty good force along with him, but that was like sad. It was like the saddest attempt at an attack I've ever seen. So we'll actually be making 1 more. This is the last one that needs to be worked. And then we can, might actually let her hold on to those for a minute. Let's see if she feels like attacking.
An offer? What could it be?
In either way, we'll get to this last troop here. Then we'll move them all to enemies. Because that's kind of the pinch point for that area right there. Actually, no, yeah, we get up to 210. I forgot about that. And all I'm in this area just need to flee. Yeah. This dude needs to flee too. Those troops over there. She doesn't even know where to put troops. She's putting some back, she's putting some to the side. She's throwing some down there. Let's see if we can get her
An
to
offer.
attack.
What could it
Ooh,
be?
yes, she actually does. So let's have her attack even further down. Let's have her go to like this one. Yokova.
An offer.
There's no
What
way
could
in
it
hell I got that right, but it should be in the back. Yeah, Yokova. You could probably pay her like 4 million.
An offer.
Maybe 5. So we'll wait for her to garrison a bunch of troops down in Radney. That's fine. I think that's actually her sacking some of this stuff. That's fine. I don't really care because I'm about to own all this shit anyway. So she's actually disrupting a good amount of my trade lines. Not a whole lot of these guys are carrying too much of value anyway. I don't really care if I lose value down there by her taking some stuff. I'm not too worried about it. As long as she moves the bulk of her forces, probably a lot of them. And we're actually able to see how many. We're probably actually able to see what she garrisons there.
Anything else?
She's got a lot down there. Now that she's, let's see, 84,000. We'll see if she actually is attacking it. Not even with a lot of forces either. But while she's doing that, I'll actually take home
Nobody's
because
going to
it's kind of
stop
in my
us.
way. And it'll be an easy take. And she'll try and take that with not a whole lot of forces. It doesn't look like she dedicated too much to that. Actually, this will take a minute because I'm actually the one who constructed this and I put a huge wall on it, so then we'll be able to go back, didn't lose a troop,
Out of the
to
way!
Portsmouth. We'll actually be able to raid a couple of her traders and stuff. And we'll let these, let's see how many dudes are right here. Yeah, we'll just tell them to flee for a second. Let them get all the way up into there.
Let's go.
And then we'll resupply them. Didn't really work with that a couple pair over there, but for the most part we should be able to take these back ones pretty easily. She can't really
They're
supply
coming.
them as much as she would like to. We'll have these knights queued up. Now we'll queue up some more. They're not going to really be able to supply them too much back there. And also, let's see what her standing army is at anyway. Standing army is only at 10,000 while ours sits at almost a little over 19,000. Let's see if we can get her to attack.
An offer.
She probably won't, just
What could
because
it be?
we're ransacking her right now. We're actually able to work up into here pretty high, and we'll probably be able to take a lot of these back places as well. See how high we can work up into here before
We're coming!
the resupply is cut off. And if not, I'll just rework that. Not too worried about having
We're
to rework
coming.
that a little bit.
We've had it.
Out of the way!
Some of these dudes are working these borders. That's fine. I'll actually call them back just because
And now it
this
begins!
one actually holds a commander. So I don't want him getting too involved in some stuff that he doesn't need to be involved in.
We're coming.
Now we're
We've got
working
it.
back here. Then we can hold this pinch point a little bit. She's probably going to rework that anyway, as she already has a little bit. But then we'll be able to work our trader less into this area, more into this area over here. So we already have a trader. Yeah, kind of making this route over here anyway. Let's hope he gets all the way. One of these traders gets all the way back into. Yeah, he goes all the way back into Newburgh anyway. So we need this guy to cover like this area here. Let's see. Let's make sure he does the right stuff. So let's have him cover all the way up into right, and then make his path around here. Which will have to get a little bit reworked anyway. So that's what? 10, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If we leave out that top one, we can just make it a solid 14 across this bottom part here. That's kind of his route. And then this guy won't have to work so high up into there. We'll have him work from this corner. Go down. And then work his way back. And get these three. Get Harlem and then get that. So we'll actually construct a new guy for that. Let's see. We'll track one down here. Have him make the cards. And then for the next episode, we'll take more up into there. And I think we're still garrisoning. Yep, we're about over almost 3/4 way through making that area up there into our own. Then we'll pull them back, let them get all resupplied, so that way we don't lose any more than we have to. Doing that, and then we can close this episode out on a high note. We'll let them do their thing. Some guys will make their way up over here, and they're just gonna be fucked anyway. And then we'll move this.
This is going to hurt.
We'll move this 180 down into Amons, which will be fine because they have plenty of resupply there. These dudes just need to bail. Let's just have all these dudes bail. All these dudes bail. Then we'll have them come back. Let's see. Have them come back.
And now it begins.
And now we're kind of taking this backside. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. So what we did was we, off screen, we tricked her into taking Harlem. Well, not really tricked, but we had her, we paid her to take Harlem, we paid her to take Roskilde, and then on her own she took Colm and Warsaw. So in this video, we had her take Ratnay to distract her and get all her forces focused on that, while we took huge chunks. We took this, and we took these 4, and then we took this back 4. So we took 8 of hers without losing any of our own. We just sacrificed a few of our partners. A few of our partners' smaller castles up into this territory, which we'll be able to retake for ourselves. Kind of do a one-way split, cut our partner out of this, and we can have her actually take these 5 or 6 back here, and before we end up just retaking them for ourselves, because it's really cut off from her stuff. There's like a solid like 20 or 30 castles in between, high-level castles, almost all maxed, between where I am and where she is. to actually just cut this commodity out. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Look forward to all my new content coming out. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. On Facebook at Sh0otty25. I have a fan page there. You guys can like, comment, do all that great stuff. Like, comment on my YouTube, do all that great stuff. And then we'll be able to really create a sense of community here. But thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subbing.